Welcome back to the kitchen of Dari and May, cooking for a healthy lifestyle. And as usual, I have a very easy recipe for you. We're making creamy potatoes. I start out by washing my potatoes and peel them, and then I cut my potatoes into small cubes and I allow it to slightly boil. So now I'm going to drain the potato and put it aside to half cool. So here I've drained my potato and I'm going to set it aside to allow it to cool. For this recipe, you could also use hash browns, but I like to just start from scratch. And here I have the rest of the ingredients. The cheese, which is a sharp cheddar cheese. I have my butter. I have some milk, scallion, green onion, and some breadcrumbs, and I have some other seasoning. So let's start with the sauce. So I'm going to start with my butter. Well, to make my cream, I'm going to start with my butter. You could have pre-melted your butter, but I didn't get to, so I'm going to wait until the butter is melted and then we'll add the other ingredients. So we're heating our butter on medium to high temperature. Keep it medium. We keep it medium because we don't want our butter to melt. See, we just want it to gradually melt. So we'll just allow it to melt and then we'll continue. And now our butter is completely melted. We're going to add our seasoning, our green onion, remember to monitor the heat. We don't want anything to burn, so we add our green onion. We're going to add some garlic powder. Remember, the measurements will be in the description. And we're still going to add some onion powder. Even though we have the green onion, we had a little onion powder. Remember, you season to your liking. I'm going to add some black pepper. And I'm going to add some all-purpose seasoning. And remember, you taste and see if the taste is to your desire. And you can add some salt, but I'm not really adding salt because the cheese has enough salt for me. So you allow that to cook for a while. And guys, this tastes so good with that garlic. And to this butter mixture, we're going to add our milk. You could use cream, whatever you want to use, but I'm using milk. This cream is somewhat similar to when we're making our mac and cheese, just that this one has less ingredients. Remember that all the measurements will be in the description, but everything is just to your desire. Depending on the amount you want, you just use your judgment. And I have tasted this, and this is exactly the taste that I'm going for. I didn't add any sugar. I didn't add milk. I didn't add salt. I'm sorry, salt. I didn't add salt, but I'm telling you, it still tastes very tasty. I'm gonna allow that to come to a boil. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of my cheese to get it creamy. Oh. Okay, and we just allow that to simmer for a while until the cheese is completely melted and everything is well combined. At this point, you should have already preheated your oven at 350. Okay, I think this is creamy enough. Yeah, so you're just gonna allow it to continue until you get the desired creaminess that you want. I think this is good enough for me. So this is good for me. I'm gonna turn the stove off. And I'm gonna add the cream to my partly cooled potatoes. And we don't want to mix it up too much, but we're gonna make sure that that cream is evenly distributed. Don't want to rough it up too much, because when it's baked, we will still like to see at least, maybe not all, but some of our potato cubes. Okay, so this looks good. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna pour that into a prepared baking dish. I'm gonna spray my baking dish with my olive oil spray. Okay. And then I'm gonna pour my potato mix into my baking dish. Now I'm gonna sprinkle with my cheddar cheese. And also on top of my cheese, which is optional, I'm going to sprinkle my breadcrumbs. I'm using garlic flavor, but plain breadcrumbs would be just as good. And remember, this is optional. Okay, and that looks so good. And some people like to put corn flakes or whatever they choose on top, but I just like it plain with just the cheese or my breadcrumbs. And also on top of that, I'm just going to sprinkle a little parsley flakes. I just love green. And now creamy potatoes is ready to go into the oven. Okay, sorry guys, it's not creamy potato, it's cheesy potato. Remember, we're making cheesy potato. So now we're going to put this into the oven and we're going to make it cook for about 25 to 30 minutes. One more thing, we're not covering it. We're just going to put it in the oven just the way it is. And after 20-25 minutes, we'll see what it looks like. And after 25 minutes in the oven, my cheesy potato is ready. It's still bubbling a little bit, but it is brown to perfection. This is exactly how I want it to look. So I'm gonna allow it to bubble down for a little bit and then we'll cut right into it. So I hope you like this recipe. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. And thank you very much for supporting this channel. Please continue to like the videos, to share the videos, and also remember to check out my shop and my other channel. The link are on my channel homepage. So in a few minutes, we will see what the inside of our cheesy potato looks like. Still a bit hot, but let's dig into our cheesy potato. Ooh. Oh, guys, look at this. Look at this. Best recipe ever. This looks so good.